Okay. Well, there is a sport here that I don't think is ever televised. Nobody watches. Nobody really pays attention. But the best artist of our generation, Bruce Springsteen's daughter, is in it. Equestrian. And I was thinking, now, what could possibly be more majestic than defensive tackle Kenny Clark riding a
Ooh.
horse? Now, not only, I'm not talking about just through the cones, I want the tiptoeing too. I think
Mhm.
that would be a match made in heaven. I think he could do a good job. I think he could win like solid bronze.
See, that's interesting because I also had a D tackle for equestrian, except for I went with the rookie TJ Slayton. And it's because TJ Slayton's not in the best shape. TJ Slayton has trouble breathing. And I want him to be in the Olympics, but I want him to do as little movement as possible. So I thought, let's put him on a pony. So that's who I have for equestrian for me.
The only problem with that, Zach, is the higher you are up in the air, it's harder to breathe. So I'm wondering if that makes a difference.
That is a very good point. I did not think about that. That's good.
You know how big of a
Maybe
horse
it
we
will
got
be
to
a pony
get?
then. Low.
Maybe the horse will ride him.
Maybe.
I was about to say
Maybe.
I have AJ Dillon in that category, but he's the horse because of his massive legs.
That would also be good. Let's just build off of each other. Does anybody else have something for AJ Dillon? No?
Oh, shit.
Okay, I'll go because I have one for AJ Dillon, and I also referenced his large legs. Obviously, that's the only thing interesting about the guy. So he has the thighs of a gymnast, right? Like there's no mistaking. He basically looks like he's Simone Biles out there. However, I've seen him trying to do a Lambo leap, and he needed help, so I don't want him like near vault or anything like that. But he's a performer. I've seen his TikToks. So I think we need to get him doing a floor routine. I think that's probably the best category for him. Maybe throw him a watermelon. He can break with his thighs out there. Impress all the Japanese people. What's your thoughts on that?
I think we have a very poor understanding of what exactly occurs in the floor routine. However, I would argue that that is a change that needs to happen. I mean, look, we all know Simone Biles is gonna win, right? Like flipping through the air, doing it, unless she like breaks a leg, heaven forbid. What we don't think we're gonna see is a man squashing a watermelon with his thighs, and that is something that I will tune in to see, and therefore I think that's a great pick.
So while I agree with you guys, that's a great pick. I just thought of another one for AJ Dillon that I think would work with his very strong legs. Would be cycling. Because in order to cycle very far distances at a very quick time, you need strong thighs, strong legs, strong butt. And that seems right up AJ Dillon's alley.
I mean, there's probably footage of him on a bike, considering he's a Packer, so I should know this. I feel like his legs would be too close together, and like there would be a chafing incident possibly at the Olympics, which no one wants to see.
And on top of that, you can't film TikToks while riding a bike, right? He's going to be on his phone. He's going to try to do something. He's going to hit a tree. And I don't think that's a good look either.
I feel bad for that tree.